Greetings, true believers! Welcome back, guys, it's the Raw Geek here. So, I'm going to do a Raw news this week. I won't be doing one next week because I'll be seeing Black Panther, so it'll be a bit of a struggle to fit everything in that day. I'm seeing it on the Friday, so apologies for that. And speaking of Marvel, this Raw news is Marvel-centric. So if you don't care about Marvel, not a lot of point watching it, but hopefully you stay anyway. And those of you that are fans of Marvel, Excelsior! Let's not get into the Stan Lee business. Yes, this is actually just going to be a load of trailer reactions because there's so many, not all trailers, but so many things that have dropped recently that I want to watch in one go. So we're talking about the Venom teaser, the Jessica Jones Season 2, the Big Spot video that was on at the Super Bowl for Infinity War, something else, I can't remember now. Now I'm going to do these in order of how far away they are from the MCU up to the MCU, if that makes any kind of sense. And that will become more apparent as I talk. So yes, first of all, we're going to watch the trailer for the sequel to Deadpool. And this will have Cable in it, so I'm quite excited to see how Brolin is playing Cable. He's going to be playing Thanos as well, so he's getting about a bit. Now the reason I say this is the farthest one away from the MCU is the fact that, of course, it's a Fox movie and it takes place in like their X-Men universe. I'm not going to try and say which Earth it is because, well, it's quite difficult to actually know for sure sometimes because of all the kind of timelines that were changed by all the X-Men messing everything up. But basically it's some kind of X-Men universe. Now I say it's the furthest away from the MCU, but of course Disney have acquired Fox, so there might be something that can be worked out there with the merging of these. However, I'm not so sure myself. I'm not so sure Deadpool could transition to the MCU because of the Earth he's on. However, we may well get X-Men type mutants and that kind of thing in the MCU eventually, but I don't know about that. It's all very, very complicated. So let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look. Now, where I'm watching it, I'm not sure about you, but for me it's currently number 3 on trending, and this is Deadpool, Meet Cable, play. It was loud! Yeah, Marvel, yeah. Oh.
I was born into war, bred into it. People
Smart.
think they understand pain, but they have no concept of it. What's the most pain you've ever felt? Maybe the kind that leaves you more machine than man.
Wait, no, stop! What in the actual ass? Damn, why are the visual effects not done? It's a metal arm! It's not like we're trying to remove a mustache! Ah, fuck it. I'll do it myself.
I'm Cable, and I'm from the future, and I like blowing shit up.
Reach for the sky!
Oh no, Sheriff Deadpool.
You know, you're a lot taller in the...
Shut up, you little asshole. Take this.
Oh! Regeneration powers, activate!
Zip
Zip it, Cable!
I got the stones to help you.
No! No biting. They're done already? Oh, wow, that was unrealistically fast. Okay,
What's happening?
get it.
Cool, there you go, his arm's back now. Nice. Yeah! This is sick!
Your time's up, you dumb fuck.
Well, that's just lazy writing.
Okay, yeah, it's looking pretty funny indeed. Of course, they have got that expectation weighing on their shoulders because the first one was kind of a runaway success. Now, for me, it wasn't, like, amazing. I did think it was kind of aimed at teenagers quite a lot, and, you know, how many sort of sex jokes can you put into a movie? But it was still really, really funny, and it did capture the latest kind of version of Deadpool's humour really well. Cable is an awesome character, so that would be interesting to see And yeah, it looks like it's going to be good. Not long to wait either. This year's going to be crammed full of superhero movies. Well, maybe not crammed full, but there'll be a few. And that leads me on to the next in the list, which, you know, getting a bit closer to ties to the actual MCU now. And this, guys, is Venom. So I am a little bit apprehensive about this because I'm not sure how good it's going to be. I want it to be good because I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. Now the reason I say this is getting a bit closer to MCU is, although we know, well, we don't know, that's the thing. It was always said that the villains universe, the Spider-Verse, or whatever they're going to call it, is separate from MCU. There is rumours that Peter Parker, as we know, you know, currently, will be in it, or at least they'll cross over at some point. And of course, he's in the MCU, and he's going to be in like 4 or 5 movies or something in the MCU. So if he's in Venom as well, or they're going to cross over at a later date, they must be in the same universe, right? Because how else could it work? So I'm not sure the people making these movies know themselves too much, but what I think they're going to do is they're having Venom and the other sort of movies they're going to make, Black Cat and that kind of thing, and they won't really reference much going on in the MCU, and they can be seen as their own standalone movies. But when it comes down to, you know, trying to explain it later on, if there are any crossovers, they'll just say, well, yeah, they can be in the MCU, I guess. I don't know. I mean, how can you make that work without really laying it out now? I don't know. I mean, like I say, we got Tom Holland, and if you look at the cast of Venom, it has him as rumoured as being in there as Peter Parker. So that's in the MCU, in my opinion. Like, how can it not be? It isn't, but it is. I don't know. It's really strange. This does annoy me, though. You know, it would be so cool if they didn't sell the rights back, you know, when they weren't sure what was going to happen, and there was just one universe, and all the different studios owning it, not wanting to play ball in some ways. It's just a bit of a mess, and it's a shame that Spider-Man was one of the ones that are subject to being outside the MCU, because I think the MCU's far ahead of any of the others, to be honest. Luckily, like I say, Spider-Man was then allowed to be in the MCU, and there's deals, and so we've got Spider-Man in Infinity War and all that kind of stuff, and that is absolutely fantastic. How long he'll be in it, I don't know. Will they then eventually just say he's not in the MCU anymore, and he's just in our, you know, Sony Spider-Verse, whatever they call it? Or will they start letting in other characters in it slowly but surely? Hopefully the latter. Personally, I doubt he will even be in Venom, but it does say rumoured. But like I say, even if he isn't, he probably will cross over him at some point, some movie down the line, maybe. So at that point, you've got to say, well, it's the same universe. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but it is so complicated and annoying. But let's at least check out the trailer for Venom, and fingers crossed it looks okay. So this, where I'm watching it, is number 1 on trending, and it's Venom, the official teaser trailer in HD, playing. Ah, it's not good enough. That font though, not sure about that. Oh, where is he? MRI scan, yep, okay. Don't tell me they detect the symbiote in them like that, it makes no sense.
Everyone's got their thing.
Happy. Just keep your
Maybe
head
it's
back
a
a bit.
breakup, a death, an accident.
Exactly.
Whatever it is.
Well, hopefully that's a symbiote crashing to Earth,
You
is
used
it?
to be one thing. Now, you're something else.
We are Venom. Oh, there it is, symbiote. That's cool.
We all have our own problems. Our own issues.
What was that?
Our own... demons.
Okay, I know it's a teaser trailer, guys, but I'm concerned. Like I say, It's a teaser, so you don't see much of what's going on. That's kind of the point of it. So it's very difficult to make an assumption based on it. But it doesn't, to me, feel anything like a Marvel movie, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like it would have any kind of link to the current Spider-Man, MCU, anything like that. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like a drama that just happens to have sort of a superhero thing about it. Obviously, when he went like that and all those destined people moved, that's just editing. But what did cause that stuff to move? Because he hasn't got like supernatural powers. So who was doing that? That was a bit weird. But it was cool seeing the symbiote. I like that. And hopefully that crash was the symbiote, just crashing in a spaceship, and that's how he gets, he happened to be there or something. He was on the ship or something, and it got onto him. That's fine. That makes sense. But other than that, I didn't really see anything understood about it, to be honest. To me, it kind of felt like I was watching one of the Bourne movies. Does that make sense? Like he's sort of woken up, he's different now, people are after him and he's trying to get away on bikes and stuff, and it just felt like I was watching the Bourne Identity, but his identity is Venom, not I don't know, not too sure. Of course I will wait for the proper trailer and then that might give a bit more away. Have to say that logo looked really amateur, and so like I said, I am a bit concerned, but I'll give it a chance and we'll see later on. And now even closer to the MCU, well, we're in the MCU. This is the extended MCU, and this is the Netflix Marvel shows. Now, this is the trailer for Jessica Jones Season 2, basically. So I don't really need to say anything else, let's watch it. So this is Marvel's Jessica Jones Season 2, official trailer HD, Netflix. Play! Loud again! What's going on? Apocalypse!
Third glass tonight.
Put it on my tab.
You drinking to remember or forget?
Giving a shit won't get you a better tip.
She's so moody, isn't she?
Feeling sad, can't help looking back. Highway.
My whole family was killed in a car accident. Someone did horrific experiments on me. And now this super vigilante shit keeps coming at me.
Do you know Captain America?
I want to absorb Ailey's investigations.
You don't want me, you just want to eliminate the competition.
I never take no for an answer.
How rapey of you. Something happened behind these doors. I have 17 years of questions, and they are deep.
Just knowing what was done to you might help you.
We were made here. Me and something else.
What?
The only way to find it is to open the door wider.
You were brought back from the dead. The powers were a side effect.
How many others are there? Like me?
Let it go.
There is a killer you cannot control.
I
Who is
didn't
it?
ask for any of this.
Jessica
Who
might
is
not
it?
want a
Who's the
sidekick,
killer?
but she needs one.
You're not super. You're a ticking time bomb.
Keep telling me who I am. How dare you? What if facing it makes me worse?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Depends on if I can get through this night without losing my shit.
Jessica Jones!
It takes a monster to stop a monster.
Explosion!
What did they do to us?
Who's that? Purple? No, surely not.
Run away. Like you to stay, want to keep you
Surely not.
inside.
Well, I mean, I'll watch it because I always watch the Marvel Netflix shows and I've got Netflix, so why wouldn't you take advantage of that? But it doesn't look anything groundbreaking. I'm not super excited. It's just another chapter in her life, but at least you'll find some of the backstory stuff about her, or at least the Marvel Netflix version of her. I mean, looks alright. So I've been fairly underwhelmed so far, guys. Well, Deadpool looked great, like I say, but it's not my favourite style of Marvel movies. The other two have been very underwhelming. But this is where we come to the big spot for Infinity War, which I'm super psyched about. It's only 30 seconds long. This is number 31 currently on trending. But anything with a little bit more sneak, footage for the upcoming Infinity War is great. However, probably after this, I'm going to start not looking at anymore because I don't want everything ruined. But this, I kind of can't help myself but have a look, so let's take a look. Yes guys, so this is Marvel Studios' Avengers Infinity War big game spot. Will there be anything we've not seen yet? Let's find out. Play!
So this is
Oh, they're three together!
It's all been leading to this.
Yes. Oh, smart.
Ready? Let's go.
Oh, cool. Let's shoot like that, yeah. Oh, Thanos. Okay, very, very short and sweet, but that is smart. So first of all, you can see Tony Stark, Peter Parker, and Doctor Strange together. They're like the best three in Marvel, I think, in my opinion. So that was very cool. And you can see, you know, Peter there when you first see him is like in the Iron Spider outfit, which we knew, so that's cool. And then it looks like Vision is sort of human, and Scarlet Witch is doing something with his Mind Stone. Is she just sort of taking his... I don't know, what's she doing? Is she taking it off of him? I don't know. You can see that Thor was hitching a lift with some of the Guardians of the Galaxy there, which is cool. If you've seen the latest Thor movie, you see that a big old ship, which I'm pretty sure Thanos is on, kind of greets theirs, the Asgardians, so my guess is probably that maybe Loki will go with Thanos. He's probably be like, oh yeah, I've been waiting for you, let me help you out. And then Thor somehow gets off and gets rescued by the Guardians, something like that. We also see Spider-Man in what looks like his normal suit, up above quite high in the air, so that's quite cool. I'm guessing that's probably early on in the movie, and then later on, you know, they beef him up or something like that. Or it could be the other way around. It could be that he started in that, then he goes back to his old suit, or something like that, I don't know. And yeah, just super cool. I'm really, really looking forward to it, guys. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. Like I say, I'll see you on Black Panther next Friday, so it won't be a Raw news, but I'll probably do a video review of it or something like that, or maybe another theory video, depending on if we see a certain thing in the movie or not. And yeah, so just stay tuned for that as well. So guys, that about do it. Click like if you like that. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, remember, if you want something explained, probably not best to use Deadpool, because he gets like toy figures out and he goes a little bit crazy and starts just throwing them about, and I don't know, it's all just a bit weird. Okay, bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.